What is up everyone, my name is Ted, and the gameplay you're watching here is a 58.5 gameplay I got with the Scar L on Village. So it's a pretty good gameplay. That's what, an 11 KD, so hopefully you'll enjoy this gameplay in the background while I talk to you about today's topic or subject or discussion thing, whatever. It's basically about Hutch coming back to the YouTube scene and come back to the gaming community on YouTube. And I'd like to stress that yes, he is coming back. And I've got a couple of photos to show you that it is true, he is coming back. I'm not bullshitting, this is 100% legit. And I'm kind of surprised that not that many YouTube commentators have uncovered this. So first of all, I'd just like to talk, just before I get to that, I'd just like to talk a couple of things. So one thing is C4. C4 is the best, because it is better than any other lethal weapon in my opinion, just because you can use it kind of like stuns to check there's enemies, and it's also got the biggest blast radius beside out of all the lethal grenades and stuff. So it is pretty freaking awesome to use. Another thing I want to talk about is the class I'm using. First of all, the gun, obviously Scar L. Secondary is a Magnum. Third, yes, I have 3 guns on me because that's possible in COD. Basically, I've got the C4 portable radar. Now, portable radar, that's also really interesting because I use it here, I think, and it's because it's really helpful for figuring out what's going on around you. Like, see that enemy right there, I never would have known he was there unless the portable, without the portable radar. It's really helpful. Another point I'd like to talk about quickly, that place where I just killed the enemy, it's a really common place for enemies to spawn. They always spawn there, and whenever you're not looking, they will spawn there, and they will run behind you and anally abuse your anus. That made no sense. They will physically abuse your anus. Yes, that's the correct words or wording. So right now I'd like to talk about just perks quickly. Once I'm done with the gameplay, I'll get straight on to Hutch coming back. What perks am I using? I'm using Hardline Pro, Scavenger Pro, and the Stalker perk. Yeah, Stalker Pro. And another thing, kill streaks, it's what, the Predator, Attack Helicopter, and Pavlo. So yeah, enough about that. Now today's topic is Hutch. Now Hutch, I've really liked Hutch. Ever since I've started YouTube, I was watching Hutch's videos and stuff, and I'd really had been enjoying his videos, and I was really looking forward for him to releasing more videos. C4, awesome. So Hutch was a really interesting person to me because I always watch his videos, and he said some really controversial things. Well, controversial, how can I word that better? Interesting things, should I say, because whenever he said something, the whole community would listen to him, because he's kind of the guy who started this whole YouTube commentating thing, and I thought that it was really interesting that he did that. I think that it's really awesome that he did that, because it's pretty original, and till this day, he's one of the most respected people in our community, or in the YouTube community, for making videos and commentating. So that's that. Another thing is, basically, I've been kind of, I don't know, it's been kind of bland without Hutch. I'm not saying that Hutch is the only awesome YouTube commentator. I mean, there's tons of other good YouTube commentators, like C-Nan is, White Boy, Extras is really good, Woody's Game Tag, all those guys, they're all really good YouTube commentators, and I really like them. Unfortunately, get panic knifed by a guy camping with a Type 95, and it's kind of been a bit, YouTube community is kind of like, the community is kind of suffered without Hutch, I feel, because it's kind of, he's one of the he's one of the people who founded this whole thing, and it was kind of sad to see somebody as respected as Hutch and as important as Hutch leave our community, and I feel that's kind of awful. Although now he is back, and I'll explain why and how. Well, I don't know why he's back, but I guess he just wanted to come back to the community. Although, basically, Hutch has been using his Facebook a lot recently, and he's been posting some pictures. Sorry, tweets. I've got a picture of one of tweets. No, statuses, and I've got a screenshot of one of his statuses, and it's pretty interesting because it's basically about him. About him and how he's been streaming recently. He's been streaming on twitch.tv. You may have heard of it. It's quite a popular website for streaming. And he's also been appearing on episodes of Mission Respawn again, as you can see in the picture here. So you can see Mr. Sark and also Hutch on an episode of Machinima Inbox. So that's pretty interesting. That's already pretty interesting. And now you've got one of Hutch's Facebook statuses. And so he's saying that he's going to be streaming. And so that's pretty interesting. Nobody had really... Nobody had sort of anticipated Hutch coming back to the YouTube scene. Or the YouTube community. Or whatever the fuck you want to call this thing we got going on YouTube. It's kind of strange that none of the bigger commentators covered this in a commentary, just because I have no idea why. I really don't understand why they wouldn't, although apparently they didn't. And this spawn here is absolutely freaking awful. I have no idea how that enemy spawned there. Although, fair enough, that's Modern Warfare 3 for you. Enemies spawn out of the sky or out of your ass and anally or physically abuse you, as I said before. Yeah, because that's Modern Warfare 3. So, yeah, it's kind of odd that Hutch has suddenly decided to, suddenly had a change of heart and decided he wanted to come back to YouTube. Although, I'm really happy that he has, because I was really happy to find out that Hutch has come back to YouTube, and I am 100% sure that Hutch will be coming back to YouTube, because he also, not only is there proof that he's been streaming, he's been playing COD Modern Warfare 3, latest games and stuff, he's been on Machinima Respawn, episodes of Machinima Inbox and all that stuff, and he's also been using his YouTube. He hasn't been posting videos on his YouTube channel, although he's been, you know the section in the top right corner of somebody's channel page, where it says stuff about them? Well, in that section, he changed it to what it used to a new paragraph. Before, it used to be something different, and now he wrote just this one simple sentence saying, what was it? I remember it exactly word for word. It was, "Hi, I'll be back soon. Bye." That was it. Nothing else. That was it. So it's really interesting to see how Hutch has come back, and it's really awesome at the same time. And I'm really happy to find out that Hutch has come back. I think it's super awesome. And I just thought I'd emphasize that using a lisp. And as you can see, that I was checking that spawn behind me just to double check that no enemy was coming up behind me, because I knew if I didn't check, an enemy would run up behind me. Although, yeah, that's it really. Hutch is coming back. He's been using his Facebook to tell everybody that. Probably he's been using Twitter as well. I wouldn't be surprised if he uses Twitter. He's also been on Machinima Respawn. He's actually, C9 as well is back on Machinima Respawn as well, although he never really left YouTube. He was still on Machinima Respawn every now and again. Although Hutch is back, C9 is back on Machinima Respawn. They're both on Machinima Respawn. Hutch will be posting on his channel soon. So I think it's pretty incredible that Hutch is doing that. And that's pretty much it. I thought I'd talk about that, seeing as none of the bigger commentators covered it. So yeah, hopefully you have a great day. My name is Ted, and this has been Hutch is coming back commentary, whatever. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this commentary, but yeah, this has been Ted, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, if you have, please click the like button, and I upload daily, so if you want, you can subscribe in the top left. Bye.